Hey, welcome to A Girl with Plans. My name is Tracy and this is my very first YouTube video. So I would appreciate it if you would do all the YouTubey things and be sure to like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell because I plan to release a lot more videos in the near future. Those videos will be related to all things planning as well as a few travel vlogs and maybe some unboxings. So hopefully there'll be some exciting stuff coming your way in the near future. Now for today's video, I'm going to bring to you my 2023 planner lineup. So for 2023, I've actually decided to use multiple planners, 4 to be exact. And in order to make things a little bit simpler, I'm going to franken-plan them into one planner, which I've already started doing. Right now, I'm thinking about doing 2 months at a time. However, if I continuously add filler paper, that might only be 1 month at a time. But let's get started. First of all, as I said, I've already kind of started franking planning. This is the cover that I have decided to use. This cover comes from the Disney Princess Collection's guided journal. And I just want to say, guided journals, you can find them so cheap on clearance at your local stores as well as the Happy Planner website. I believe this actual one was like $9.99 and they have gorgeous covers. Like this one says, I choose to be positive, be present, and I choose to be me. I felt like this was perfect way to start the year. And like I said, it's very pretty. Also, when it comes to guided journals, they have really pretty dividers, which I've also decided to use in my planner. So if you can ever find one on sale, just be sure to pick them up. Plus, they are great for journaling, which I also do. I will be talking more about my journaling in a separate video. So as I said, I am franken-planning 4 planners into this one. The first planner that I used was this dashboard planner, the Always Be Brave, Wild at Heart planner. This is now going to be my goal setting planner. Now for goal setting, what I am thinking about doing, this is my divider, my dashboard that I'm using to make it easy to flip through. I probably will not write on this, but I did think it was cute. First, I did add some project goal filler paper sheets that I did get from the Happy Planner. So I just kind of threw them in the front. And here is one of the cute journal dividers that I was talking about earlier. So I threw that in here. Right now I have some blank pages. I plan to use this to write my goals for the month. So what I'll do is I'll probably break my goals into sections. And I'm going to start very simple because sometimes if you make too complex of goals, especially for me, I tend to get discouraged. So I'm going to keep them simple, things that I should be able to meet at least in the beginning of the year. And these goals will probably focus more on personal development and maybe on some work stuff. So as I said, I am using a dashboard planner. So here's the layout. I do tend to use these 2 sections. I will probably white out these and rename them. I have to do some more brainstorming exactly how I want to utilize those. And that will be dictated by the goals that I end up choosing. And then of course, in this section, I will be using the dates section. And what I will do is for each day, write down how I am working toward those goals, some successful things that I've done to help reach those goals, or some things that I might need to work on to help reach those goals. I do plan on doing a plan with me when I set this up, so that should be coming a little bit later. Now the second section, I decided to try the vertical layout. So this one is the Blush in It calendar, I believe, planner. So I decided to try this. I believe I also got this on clearance. So it's an 18-month planner, but I'm going to start using it in January. Now for this section, I am very new to vertical planning. I know that it is one of the most popular layouts, but it is a little intimidating because there is a lot of space to write in. So I'm gonna try this out, see how I like it. My initial plans are to do like each row a different section. So this section will be probably focused on my 9 to 5, writing down some of my goals, some of my to-dos, like if there's a meeting, if I have to go into the office for certain hours, things of that nature will likely go on one line. It might be on the first one, might be on the second one. I'll kind of figure that out as I go. Then I'm also going to track home stuff. So home stuff, some chores that I need to get done, any type of like car maintenance, housework, anything home related will likely be tracked on one section as well. And then obviously I'm going to be tracking things that I do need to remember, like doctor's appointments and things of that nature. These may be changed up a little bit. I don't know where I'm going to put what, but I'm probably going to like do all the like items in one row. So we're going to see how this goes. Like I said, I am new to vertical planning in 2022. I use a dashboard layout, which I loved because there's not as much room to write, so it's a little bit less intimidating. So we'll see how this goes. There is a lot of room to decorate, so that is a plus. Now, moving on to my fitness section. For my fitness section, let's see if I can get the right planner out because I definitely want to show you guys where my planner came from. I use this wellness planner. Again, I got this also on sale. It was like maybe $10. I can't exactly remember the exact price, but it was pretty cheap. This is very similar to the actual fitness layout. So if you can find a wellness layout, it is pretty much identical to your fitness layout. So for fitness, like I said, I do have another section for that. I can pull that one up. So in your wellness planner, you have these little prompts, these little headers, and then you have these writing prompts. I will likely be hiding this with stickers or some washi tape, and I will be using different headers. My fitness planner is a little bit different. It is more of a tracker. For me personally, I do not do well with planning out my fitness. I work out at home as opposed to going to the gym. I will say when I did go to the gym, I did have to use typically my monthly layout. I would write all of my classes that were upcoming at the gym here. But now that I work out from home, which are basically like a lot of the on-demand fitness apps, what I do is I kind of go off how I'm feeling for the day. I make it a priority to work out. So I know that I'm definitely going to work out, but I don't want to skip a day because I'm not feeling it. So what I'll do is I kind of go by how I'm feeling. If I'm not feeling that great, maybe I'll do a 20-minute bar class, something of that nature. And that has worked really, really well for me. So what I do is after I work out, I'll write down the workout that I've done. Because I'm doing on-demand workouts, I'll also write down the actual app that I use. For instance, like I don't have a Peloton bike, but I do subscribe to the Peloton app through Amazon for like $12.99 a month. So I do a lot of the strength training workouts there. And what I'll typically do is write the title of the workout as well as the date the workout was filmed at Peloton and the trainer. So that way, if I really liked it, I can go back to it at a later time, or I can repeat that same workout the following week and see if I can increase my weights. Another thing that I like to track here is my macros. I have started creating my own macro tracker in a Word document and then just printing it out on label paper so I don't have to keep writing it over. So I'll do that and then just cut it out with scissors and literally just paste it right here. So I do track my macros. I am not planning on writing my food. I have been doing that in 2022, but to get my macros, I've actually been adding my food to an app on my phone. So I really don't want to do that twice. It seems like a little bit of extra work, especially when you're planning. Sometimes you just want to hurry up and write it down and go on with your day. So I don't think I'm gonna write my food in here. What I think I'm gonna do is just track my macros, and likely gonna track it in this section up here. I do track my Apple Watch stats. Again, I created like a little template in Microsoft Word, and then I created, printed it out on label paper, and I'll probably just put it somewhere here. And then on this section, I'm thinking of tracking the size of weights that I'm using in my workouts. So that way I can see if I'm increasing my weights as I should. I do plan on releasing a more in-depth video in regards to my fitness planner. I love fitness planning or fitness tracking. I also have a lot of filler paper where I track other things fitness related. So I believe I will be doing that pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that video, because I think it may give you some helpful, some fun ideas of things that you might want to track or help guide you a little bit in your fitness journey. Now, the very last planner that I am doing for 2023 is this one. And this is the Grateful Planner. And this planner I'm using as my wellness planner. And when I know a lot of people, they do fitness as part of their wellness. I do it a little bit different just because there's so many different things that I want to track. There just wasn't room to track both fitness and wellness in the same planner. So for wellness, I have this. Now in this planner, there is a pretty long section here that I plan to break up into smaller sections. I'll either just break it up using a pen or marker, or I'll use washi. I'm thinking of several different sections. Currently, I am tracking sleep, how many hours I sleep and how good my sleep is. I track my energy levels. I do wake up energy levels, midday energy levels, and bedtime energy levels. I do track my stress levels and maybe noting anything that could have impacted my stress levels that day. Like if there was a big work project or something of that nature, I kind of jot that down just so I can see if there's something causing my stress, or who knows, it could be lack of sleep that's increasing my stress. I also deal with anxiety. So like the stress and anxiety, I kind of track simultaneously there. Obviously, I'm going to track my moods. I think I'm going to add a little bit more information here and not just do circle the one of the day. I think I'm going to add a little bit more information. And here, I'm going to track my symptoms. Like if I'm having migraines, body aches, anything of that nature, I will track in this section. I think it's just going to be interesting to see how they're all related. The other thing I've been toying with, I know I just said that I didn't want to duplicate my food log, but possibly just jotting down some of the foods I ate that day, especially if I think that they may be problematic for me, just so that way when I'm looking back at this, I can see if the foods are causing any of these issues. Are they causing higher stress or anxiety levels or anything of that nature? I will also be going more in depth into my wellness planner in a later video, because I feel like this is very helpful, especially for doctor's appointments, because a lot of times, for me at least, I am going through a rough month or two, and then by the time I go visit the doctor, I've had a great month where I haven't had any symptoms or any ailments, and I forget about all the bad stuff that I had like a few months ago. So I feel like wellness tracking is very important, especially if you do see a doctor regularly. So this is something that I will go into a little bit more in depth in a later video, maybe do a few plan with me's, and especially during my initial setup of this. So that is my four planners, sorry, that I plan to use in 2023. I also really like to use filler paper. So I do have a section in here that I have filler paper where I track all different types of stuff. Like I have a beauty product log where I track like the expiration date so I can make sure I use them all and don't buy duplicate products. I will also probably go over that in a later video, but that will probably be early next year that I will go over that, because like I said, I love filler paper and I think that there are so many good uses for filler paper. There's so many good things to track or to just jot down in your planners using the filler paper. So guys, that's it. That's my 2023 planner lineup. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to comment down below. And like I said, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because I plan to bring you a lot more videos in the future. Well, that's it for now. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.